So Leamington has so many things going on, but so far as I'm aware, this coming weekend, the 8th to the 10th of May, will be our first ever blues festival. And we have Southbound Café Bar and Temperance to thank for it. So of course I'm sat in Temperance with a frothy coffee, Carl from Southbound and Emma from Temperance to find out what it's all about. Both of you, welcome and welcome back to Life in Lem.
Thank you very much.
Hi Tim, hi.
So, Carl, let's start at the very beginning. What inspired you and Temperance to really kick off a blues festival together?
Well, this is going to sound like a repeat of previous interviews, but we love the blues. Can't get enough of it. Both venues regularly host excellent blues artists. And following on from the success of our Autumn Jazz Festival, I thought we should have a Spring Blues Festival. And so started setting that up. And then, as you say, we're sat here having a coffee in Temperance, as I am most mornings, chatting with Adrian one time. I said, do you know what do you think about collaborating? What do you think about joining in and doing it jointly? Adrian was absolutely over the moon, because it's something he said he'd been trying to establish and talk to various people over his years here running Temperance about joining it with others for a blues festival in the town. He straight away said yes, so here we are.
So for someone that's listening that maybe isn't quite even sure what blues is, Emma, what's the centre of gravity of blues, would you say?
I think with all genres of music, it's hard to define very specifically, but for me, blues is quite a broad church, like folk is, like jazz is. Blues can be anything from very kind of soft and gentle and to loud and dynamic, and there's a whole heap of different types of music within it, and I think something that can appeal to everybody if you take a step into it.
I've just come back from a few days in Clarksdale, Mississippi, which calls itself the home of the blues, and of course the Mississippi Delta, the Deep South, is really where we think blues came from. There was a quote painted on a wall: blues is the roots, the rest is the fruits. And there is something about blues being the root of rock and roll and hip-hop as well, and jazz and modern music.
And so is this the first time that Temperance and Southbound Café have collaborated on a project like this?
It's certainly the first time we've collaborated on a platform like this, but Southbound and Temperance have worked together behind the scenes on various things over the years and shared, recommendations to each other, and so we're good friends.
And I think it's really brilliant that you can collaborate on a project like this, because it just raises all ships, doesn't it? When you raise a tide, it brings more culture to the town, and everyone benefits from that. Carl, in terms of the timings and the lineup, just give us the headlines of when this is and what's happening.
So Friday to Sunday, 3 days, 3 nights. It's a little bit asymmetric in that there's visiting incoming artists playing at Temperance, and it's ticketed, and Temperance's reach into the sort of established blues scene is obviously deeper than ours. At Southbound, everybody's playing in the bar, so we've got a lot of people coming to play, and it's walk-in. So there's a bit of a difference between what's happening at Temperance, what's happening at Southbound, but it should be a lot of fun. We've got about 20 acts at Southbound.
And Carl, in terms of the stack of acts that you've got coming into Southbound, where do you draw those from? Is it predominantly local talent?
It is for our part of our side of the festival, mainly people who have played before. So we've got Two-Piece Blues, Crossroad Kings, people like Jack Blackman and Wes Finch, Mezza. There's a lot there people will be familiar with from the Leamington scene. But we've got a few visiting ones as well, like Howlin' Matt, Hubcap, PJ Baker's Blues Irregulars, who've come from a little bit further afield.
And Emma, your events are ticketed. I suppose I should ask, are the tickets still available?
There are some tickets available. We're sold out on Saturday and Sunday night, but there's a few tickets around for the other performers over the weekend.
And if they are sold out, is there a waiting list maybe?
Yes, so we've been running a waiting list for various events over the last 6 months, and it's worked really well. It allows us to reallocate tickets really quickly, and so we can make sure we've got a nice full room and people get to see their favourite act.
And for Temperance, of course, people can just roll in and sit in the cafe upstairs, and they can watch it on the screen and feel it through the floor as well, can't they?
Yeah, the whole building does vibrate somewhat. So people are really welcome to come in. We'll have it on the screen upstairs. We'll have it on in the side room as well, so you can be involved in the atmosphere as well.
And of course, Southbound, I mean, it's quite a cosy venue, but Carl, you just mentioned you're doing some adjustments to squeeze some more people in.
Yeah, always. We always enjoy some last-minute alterations. There's nothing like a project that you've got to work through the night. So we're going to rip out the last remnant of partitioning and make some more space for people. We're going to be standing room only. We're going to take out all the seats and tables so we can get as many people squashed in as possible. Hopefully still maintain a route to the bar.
Importantly. And I guess, I mean, the venues are only 5 minutes walk apart, aren't they, really? So if you're in a bluesy sort of mood, there's nothing to stop you cruising between the two over the weekend and just enjoying the best of both.
We'd very much expect people to do that. We've got a little map to help people on their way.
And so, Emma, in terms of the lineup at Temperance, all the acts I'm sure are going to be fantastic, but are there any that you're particularly excited about?
I'd love to talk about all of them, but Jack Broadbent on Saturday night is just an incredible slide guitarist. He won Jazz Blues Artist of the Year last year, awarded by Jules Holland, so that will be incredible. At the moment there is one return ticket left, but and then it wouldn't be a blues festival without the Swaps, of course. So Sunday night we're finishing the festival here with a full Swap show. The Swaps normally host our monthly blues club, and do a small set at that blues club, but this will be a full set of them. So I'm really looking forward to hearing them and some of their new music.
So a full-on swap session on a Sunday evening to round off. And Southbound, Carl, what are the things you're most looking forward to there?
Well, first of all, I'm sorry I'm not going to be able to see Jack Broadbent at Temperance. But Friday we've got Greg Bryce, who I know has played here at Temperance, so that'll be his first time at Southbound. We're looking forward to that. We've also got the amazing Bolo Head, who are very popular at the Upton Blues Festival. And Two Piece Blues are ending Friday night with a really good set. I know that because they rehearsed at Southbound last night. And Crossroad Kings also finishing on Saturday will be a good show. So those are ones I'm particularly looking forward to. And we've got Stein, the irrepressible American, emceeing at Southbound throughout.
So, Carl, at Southbound, you're doing this in essence for free. It's not a ticket, but obviously bands, they cost money. How do you make ends meet here?
Well, that's right. We can't ticket because we are an open bar, and we're not going to close the bar to any of our regular customers just because we've got an event on. So we want people to be able to come. But as always, when we've got a gig on, we do ask for people to contribute a few quid if they possibly can, because yes, of course, we have to pay for the bands, and when you've got a weekend with 20 bands, it's quite a pricey event to put on. So we're very grateful for a bit of help from our sponsors, the Leamington gaming company Monster and Monster, and the Yorkshire Brewery Vocation, for financial help to cover at least some of the cost of hiring the bands.
It sounds a terrific lineup in both venues. I mean, if this goes well, is this, do you think, going to become a regular feature?
Oh, we very much hope so.
Yeah, we'd love it to. I think it's a great partnership. We both really want the cultural development of the area, the musical development of the area to continue, and it's great to work together to try and achieve that.
So, Emma, this is your first ever Life in Lem, isn't it? Now, Carl, I have to say, he was the first ever recording that I made, and Adrian and Carl's two episodes were among the first little clutch of Life in Lems all those months and months ago. In terms of you now, you and James, you've taken over Temperance.
Yes, we have. We're officially on the 1st of April this year, which was an auspicious day to start a business. We both came along to work here and ultimately to buy and take on the venue because we love it and we love what Adrian's created. We have realised even more so in the last month how much he has done to create this amazing place. and we want it to continue as it is. It's an incredible place. Of course, we'll bring our own sprinkling of ideas as we go along, but we're just really excited to be here and keep the music playing.
So it's a month on, you've still got a sparkle in your eye, so the honeymoon must be over and you're still smiling, so that's good.
I'm still enjoying washing the dishcloths at the moment. So.
And of course, as you say, Adrian is a very tough act to follow, but in terms of the mark that you and James are going to make on the venue, is there anything different that people are going to start to notice?
I think I've got a real passion for folk music, and I know James has for world music, so we're hoping to sort of sprinkle some of that into the programme as we go forward. Temperance is recognised as an incredible blues venue. It's been 4 years nominated as a finalist in the Blues Federation for being a venue, so we don't want to lose that. So yeah, we've got lots to do to kind of build on what's here already.
And Adrian, he's not vanishing altogether, is he?
Yeah, that's right. We wouldn't want to lose him, and he is being a bit of a roving researcher for us at the moment. So he's going out to other venues across the UK, looking for new acts that could work really well at Temperance. So we're working really closely with him going forward.
Well, congratulations again, Emma, to you and James. I suspect you've got a tiger by the tail here, but you're clearly delighted, and I think we're all delighted to see Temperance just continue to go from strength to strength. So in terms of the Blues Festival, it sounds a really exciting lineup, a fantastic musical jamboree. If people want to find out some more about who's playing and what the timings are, what's the best thing to do?
For Temperance, you can go to our website, temperance.bar. All of our gigs are listed up there, or you can come in and you can see the listings all over the place.
And for Southbound, go to southboundcafebar.uk. Or you could search for Southdown Blues Festival on Instagram.
So both of you, all the very best for this fantastic event. So 8th to 10th of May, Temperance and Southbound Cafe Bar. Let's bring on them blues. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Tim.